Go. Marilyn Monroe, my week with Marilyn.
Oh boy.
Gentlemen, it is my special pleasure to introduce a woman who clearly needs no introduction. A very great actress on her first trip to London.
Marilyn, is it true you wear nothing in bed but perfume?
Darling, as I'm in England, let's say I sleep in nothing but Yardley's lavender.
I long to see her.
This story describes a miracle.
Miss Monroe?
Marilyn is not ready.
Excuse my horrible face.
A few days in my life when a dream came true.
Are you frightened of me, Colin?
No.
Good, because I like you.
Colin, is everything okay? Miss Monroe had some large packages she needed handled.
What is Marilyn doing with my third assistant?
Surprise!
Get back in! Colin!
I have something in my eye.
I can't see anything.
Be careful not to get in too deep, son.
Marilyn Monroe fancying you. Come on.
She breaks hearts. She will break yours.
I wouldn't buy the little girl lost act if I were you. I think Marilyn knows exactly what she's doing.
All people ever see is Marilyn Monroe.
What must it be like to be the most famous woman on earth? You could quit this. Forget Marilyn Monroe. Forget Hollywood. But let it all go.
First love is such sweet despair, Colin.
Shall I be her?
Who?
Marilyn.
Trailer from, I can tell you, I appreciate the trailer. It lets me know that it's about a moment in apparently Marilyn Monroe's life when she went overseas, when she was one of the biggest stars in the universe. And other than that, the use of music that's very similar to A Beautiful Mind is kind of funny. It's like A Beautiful Mind and A Beautiful Marilyn. And if you like movies like this and trailers,
You're boring the hell out of everybody looking at this.
yeah,
It's
kinda
ridiculous.
boring to me too.
It's ridiculous. Man,
Go
look,
for it.
First of all, if you're gonna have a movie about Marilyn Monroe, make sure your actress has something, has it. Because the first thing I notice is that this woman is no Marilyn Monroe. She's not up in the pantheon with actresses these days. I mean, get Megan Fox to play Marilyn. I mean, do something.
Megan Fox can't act.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can't. To act like Marilyn, you have to do more than act to be Marilyn. You have to look good.
Well, but the thing is that in the movies, you have to be able to act, period. And this piece is about Marilyn Monroe, but quite honestly, the character of Marilyn Monroe could have been played by a person in a bag, because it's trying to be a more psychological and a more interesting piece about her interaction with a person. I mean, that's what the trailer just told us.
I totally disagree.
You might do it different, but we're talking about My Week with Marilyn, and they cast for acting. They got a strong acting cast. You can't beat the people that they got.
I can, because the main character does set me off as soon as I saw her. I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, oh, I don't care about you. Marilyn Monroe is arguably has the greatest face of any actress in history. You can't just get anybody to play Marilyn Monroe. I'm not going to buy it. I have no idea what this movie is basically about. I gather Marilyn Monroe is on some road trip and she has an affair with some Weasley dude. What is he? I don't know.
Well, he looks like he had money, and Marilyn slept with anybody. I mean, you look at her list of guys, and it's not like they're the most attractive people on the planet. She wasn't notorious for hanging out with, damn super sexy guys. She
Well, I ain't saying she was a gold digger. But she wasn't no broke.
Thank you. The name of this movie is My Week with Marilyn. It's My Week. we will spend more time in this movie with the other characters than we will with Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
The title says Marilyn. It's my week with Marilyn. That's already misleading.
Right.
It makes you think you're going to watch a movie that's really about Marilyn Monroe. It's really not. It's about that Weasley kid and his people and how they tried to convince him, don't fall in love with this girl.
This is my other point. I don't believe, and I wrote this, I don't believe this for a second.
I don't believe
They say this is based on a true story. I don't believe this movie for a second. I defy you. Bring me this dude and I want to interview him here in this studio because I want to ask him and put him on lie detector test. Did this happen? Because I guarantee you this didn't happen. I guarantee you this didn't happen. That she spent a week with this guy having some lurid affair and all his people said don't fall in love with the most beautiful, the most alluring actress in movie history. Please. You kidding me? I wish somebody would tell me not to fall in love with Marilyn Monroe. I'd be like, are you kidding me? Shit, man, don't get me cussing up here, man. I'm serious, man.
The honest to God truth is, as a trailer, it told me all I needed to know. I'm really not interested in your week with Marilyn. I would prefer it if it was Marilyn telling me about her week with you. Because I guarantee you her story's different.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is a C+, 7. This is a 7, easy. 7, 6.5. 6.5, 7.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
I know exactly what this movie's about. Whether or not I'm going to go see it or not, it's a different story. The movie, quite honestly, not my cup of tea. As a movie, I would tell people, no, I'd rather read the book.
I'd give this trailer a 4.
What didn't they tell you?
I mean, because I don't know who he is. I don't know. I really can't tell you really who the paramour is. I don't know who Marilyn was actually with.
Now, if you watch this trailer again and it answers all those questions in the first 5 seconds.
But that's not the point. It's got to do it my first viewing. It's got to hit me the first view. That's my litmus test, my base.
What is it about him? What is it about him that you need to know? He's
I need
rich.
to know a lot of stuff.
He's rich.
I don't know that he's rich.
Oh, because Marilyn just goes and stays at everybody's house.
I don't know that he was staying in his house.
Everyone in that entire thing let you know that they were.
I must have missed something. I'm not being contrary either. I'm
really?
telling you, I'm serious. I'd have to look at this again. That's another thing. I gotta look at this trailer again.
More than once.
Right.
I'll give you that. On that point, I'm coming back. I'll do 6. I'm gonna go with 6 because that is the point. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to go see this trailer again.
That's right.
Because as I said, I'm not interested in his week with Marilyn. That alone was a letdown when we went to watch the trailer.
Right.
Because it says Marilyn.
Right.
And then my week.
Right. It's misleading. That's why we chose it, because we saw Marilyn, we were like, ooh.
You know?
Right.
If it had just been Marilyn, 1.5 hours of photos.
Yeah, that would have been a better movie. That would have been a better movie.
I'm eating popcorn.
I'd have went to the theater for that one.
Yeah, but I'll stick with my. Do I have to give it a number? I'll stick with my 6. Right.
Right.
I'll stick with my 6. I'll stick with my 6 because, for what it's worth, I understood that I don't really want to see that movie. The trailer got across to me. I don't want to see, as you described him, I don't want to see this pencil neck dude's description of his week with Marilyn.
Word up.
Now, at the same time, if you guys are interested, we can write. Give me 7 days, time to research. I'll give you her week with him.
Right. And it won't be nothing.
Be fun.
It won't be nothing like this movie.
No, that'll be fun.